Sunday to ya. Got that volume down. Alright, so today's going to be fairly quick. I'm just going to do my analysis on Bitcoin for you. So we're currently hovering just under 10,500. And I highly recommend watching it if you didn't see it last night. But I posted a video. It's an education video on Fibonacci retracement. And this is where it comes into play. So the Fibonacci retracement helps you find areas of value, better areas of value when you're looking for a dip. So, it's all in my video last night that I posted. So your 236, we're already past that. That's your most shallow retracement. Your 382 is it's a more medium to moderate retracement. Now on major impulses up, you have a very good chance of you commonly retrace 50% of that. So we could possibly come down. Granted, I'm not saying this is likely, but you can see where the 0.5 retracement would be about 8,600. And then, but see, in this golden area between the 382 and the 681, this is going to be the most optimal areas of value. So this is a little extreme. So when you're wanting to look for, this is for more long-term trends right here. You can see where we started from the swing low and we went to the swing high. But if you wanted to, because this is more of a longer-term trade, you could actually move this up to the most recent swing low. And you can see that we're pretty much sitting right on the 50% retracement right now, literally just above it. If we go down a little bit further, it's going to show your 618, which is your most optimal entry, which is going to be that 9,860 area. And that's honestly the area I'm looking to long. Just as a disclaimer, I am not short right now. I'm holding Bitcoin because I have to hold Bitcoin on my exchange. But at this current time, I'm honestly looking for an area to short at. So if we bounce up to, let's say 10,700, I'm going to be looking to short. I'm not going to be trying to long this. Looking at the Bybit chart, you can see where these moving averages are bearishly about to cross here on the bottom. I know there's that not the engulfing, but that cross that the headlines have been talking about the last couple days. Actually, I don't have the article on the top of my mind right now, but honestly, I'm not too worried about that right now. You can look at my past videos. We broke our parabolic trend. And let's see if I can do this on here real quick. Parallel. Maybe this one. So, if you really wanted to do it again, we would have it just about right there. And you could maybe even scoot this in a little bit to make it a nice tight. You can see where we just really went parabolic. So, this is just a rough estimate. I have a much better video where I had this more accurate outline, but you can see that we have broke it. Let's move this up. If we pop back into this, we could maybe move it again, but the way I'm seeing it now is we have broke our 8-month parabolic trend right now. So, I just wanted to give you what I'm thinking of right now. We're testing about that 10,500 area. I'm looking for areas to short right here. So I'm kind of hoping we get a bounce up to maybe 10.7, maybe 10.8, and I'll be looking to short again. I think we have a very, very high likelihood of testing that 10,300 area again. And we'll have that psychological 10,000 support, but at this point, I think it's very likely that we're going to go and hit the 618. You can see where we have these candle closes that we had the other week, and we're now working on another bearish engulfing candle to the downside. So the only other coin I'm going to do here is Ethereum because it's just been getting hammered. I'm honestly not in an Ethereum trade right now. Wow. Okay, so on Ethereum here, you'll look at you'll want to go from your swing low, which is right here, to your swing high, and then you move right. I have a full video, pointing this out. So, wow, look at that. People say, oh, I watched a guy on Twitter last night telling me he's a TA guy, but uh, he doesn't use the RSI, MACD, or the Fibonacci retracement. He quoted saying the Fibonacci retracement is only a tool to find better areas of value to lose money. And I was just like, my goodness, you should not be giving, these are some of the most highly tested, years. I mean, I know the stock market is not crypto, but these are proven tools. I mean, look at this Fibonacci, the bounces we had. It's just so perfect. So Ethereum, we hit a high of roughly 367. And look at that, we bounced pretty much right off the 50% retracement. It is your most common retracement after a major impulse up. So, I'm kind of thinking we're actually going up, and looks like we're trying to hit the 382 here. We're working our way slowly up. But, same with Bitcoin. If you look at Market Cipher here, I'm going to delete these things right here. So, on these areas right here, I'm going to get rid of this Telegram real quick. It's beeping every 5 seconds. So if you're looking at Market Cipher, now granted this is on a daily time frame, we are showing major bearish divergence right now. Obviously it's because the trend itself, we can start reversing, and we're starting to build a little bit of maybe momentum to the upside here. So, but it's still too early to tell. If we go to the 4-hour, make sure good there. If we go to the 4-hour, I mean, yeah, even on the 4-hour right here, we're showing bearish divergence. As I pointed out in my other videos, if you were trying to find bullish divergence, you would be looking for something like, maybe take this out. Okay, let's just say we started building off this. You would want to see a candle go like this and then get shallower, where you could take your line and you could just move straight here like this. That would be bullish divergence. So, these are now starting to point to the downside, so we're still looking fairly bearish. I'm not saying we won't see a bounce, but if there is a bounce, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking for a short entry. So, to sum up Ethereum, we tested our Fibonacci, our 0.5. It's your most common retrace after a major impulse up to the upside, which we did have. But same with Bitcoin. This is not set in stone. It's not promised to happen. But I would be looking, if I was looking to short an area, I'd be looking for a little bounce up before I would short this area. But I would be looking for that 192 area before I would think we would see a pretty decent bounce. I mean, we could see the 786, but we would have to get majorly bearish for me to, think this is going to happen. So I'm going to stick with the 0.5 and the 0.618 as my areas for maybe closing my short and flipping to long. And for Bitcoin, just to sum up for you guys, I would be looking, I'm going to be looking to short anywhere between the 10,700 area, and I would be looking to cover somewhere around 9,800. The 786, and see where that perfectly matches up. It's roughly about $8,700. So, once I cover, I'm not, especially if we hit the 618, I'm no longer going to be opening shorts. I'll be, I'll just hold my Bitcoin, and I'll be looking for a place of entry, which I will start looking around 9,000, the 800s. And if we break that, obviously anywhere, between, the 786 would be next. So that just about does it. I think I'm going to do a test run live stream on Twitch tonight. So, if you have a Twitch account, I will be at King of Bybit. It's just going to be a test run. I want to make sure, so I'm fully prepared once the YouTube channel takes off here. We're slowly building supporters or subscribers. But if you enjoyed today's content, please hit that like button and subscribe, because after 100 subscribers, we're going to add not just my 2 videos a day, but I'm going to do live streaming at least once a day. I think what I might do is actually maybe do 2 live streams and 1 static video, or 2 static videos and 1 live stream. We'll figure it out. And if you have any coins that you would like added to the list, I'm just going to do the main ones right now, because, everything's going to be following Bitcoin right now. So be safe, guys, and I will see you later tonight.